Hey guys, welcome to BLONITY. First, my little disclaimer, this is not financial advice, my own opinion and estimates. My estimates could be completely wrong. Don't trust, always verify, understand the numbers, be aware of scammers, and you know the best how to invest your money. Yeah, and I want to say thank you to the guy who said to me that it means that you say not financial advice and not no financial advice. So I think I pronounced this wrong 6 months or so. So thanks for this. Yeah, and I'm invested in Mara, Riot, Hive, Argo, Bitfarms, Hut, KR1, DMG, DigiHost, Galaxy, Sphere 3D, or Griffin Mining, or any, how do you want to call this? Then Coin, Lux, and Blue Sky Digital Assets. I think they're all not 100% sure. Yeah, let's jump right into it. So how does this work again? Okay, so this is the Bitcoin price chart here. You know this. We had this nice Wyckoff distribution here. The sad thing is I discovered this Wyckoff pattern. I was not aware of this too late, but okay. Now we have this Wyckoff accumulation, it looks like, and yeah, we are following this. I was buying a lot of shares down here, a little bit too early, a little bit before this spring here, or this looks like the spring, but who cares in the end. Yeah, this is the Wyckoff accumulation pattern here. It looks like we are here in the SOS, so we should see some strength now. Yeah, yesterday we had a very nice move with a lot of volume. So it would be nice if we continue here, or maybe we go a little bit more sideways, who knows. But yeah, it looks like this Wyckoff accumulation. Yeah, we will see how this plays out. Let's go to the mining data here. We have the mining profitability for Bitcoin at 38 cents per day per terahash. So yeah, we are very close to the levels when the price was at $60,000 US. You know, the difficulty dropped big time. Let's go to Ethereum. Yesterday we had the London hard fork. So right now it's close to 10 cents per day per mega hash. So when we look to Ethereum mining profitability, we had these crazy peaks here in the past because of the transaction fees, because of the DeFi craze and all these things. I think we will not see those again because of the London hard fork, the EIP 1559. Which really burns like 80% of the fees. I can show you here. If you go to etherscan.io/blocks, you can see the burned fees here. So in the last block here, it was 81% of the transaction fees was burned, then 80%, 60, 50, 80. Yeah, maybe it's 70% of the blocks on average. So yeah, in the last few weeks, the transaction fees a day were like 5,000 ETH or so, or 4,000. So you can estimate like maybe 3,000-4,000 ETH a day are gonna be burned. So since yesterday, it's like 4,000 Ethereum got burned. So the miners, they don't get these fees before they got the fees. So in total for Hive and soon Hut 8, that means a total reduction in mined Ether, but yeah, the price should rise more, in my opinion, than this loss on transaction fees. So it could be net positive for the miners. No one knows exactly, but Ethereum is also starting to look strong. I think the big resistance here is at 3,000 here. This level, we are very close. And yeah, hopefully we continue this bull run, follow stock to flow again. For Bitcoin, go to 100 or 200,000, maybe not at the end of this year, maybe next year, who knows. But in the end, it doesn't matter if it goes up. It doesn't matter whether it's December or April next year or so. So I'm still very bullish on these companies, and this big drop here in Bitcoin, in the end, it could be a big benefit for the miners because, they're mining now, yeah, 50-80% more than before. And if the Bitcoin price goes up again, they have a lot more Bitcoins, and these Bitcoin on the balance sheet, they revaluate, so that could increase the income. So we will see. You know, I'm a bull on Bitcoin and Bitcoin mining. I will not change because of a price drop or something like this. I really believe in this technology, and for me these drops are temporary. For me it was good because I received my last paycheck somewhere here. It was a big one and I invested the biggest part of it. Yeah, it's now in green, and yeah, that's nice. Let's go to the difficulty here. The last adjustment was positive. It was 6%. So hash rate is rising again. And the next one is going to be also positive. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be above 5%, maybe 7-8%, I think, because it's rising now every day. Where is it? Yeah, this is the monthly. You can see it. We're now above the 100 exahash. Yeah, maybe an average like 110, 115. Yeah, we're rising, and I think this is positive for the price. The miners, they are now mining a lot more bitcoins, so yeah, not too bad, I would say. We have a lot of news. So today we have from Sphere 3D or Griffin Mining. The ticker is ANY. The company has successfully assumed and executed the first Bitcoin agreement directly with the manufacturer for the purchase of up to 60,000 new Bitcoin mining machines with deliveries to commence in November 2021 and continue and so on. Yeah, this would give 5.7 exahash. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure whether this is yeah, if they bought these miners already, or it's something like a frame agreement or so, but it shows that Griffin Mining, they want to go big, and here they say yeah, they could additional 160,000 miners and 1 gigawatt of carbon neutral power, and there's a huge potential to 21 exahash. So the potential is insane. I want to see now from Griffin Mining that they can deliver these numbers. I'm invested in Griffin Mining, and I really like what the CEO is doing there. Yeah, we will see. Nice news, and I think the stock will show very soon. Yeah, price appreciation here. We have had news from Hive Blockchain. I mean, Hive is expanding aggressively right now in terms of hash rate. They are now close to 1 exahash. In Bitcoin mining, they will be at close to 3 exahash at the end of the year. That's a lot. Right now, they're making a revenue of 200 million or annual run rate a year with the daily numbers right now. Yeah, with the Ethereum hash rate, they calculate it at 1.7 exahash approximately. You know, this changes every day, but yeah, they're very profitable, and the good thing is they're very low cost. They secured a lot of cheap electricity in Sweden, for example. So they say here they have a cost of 25 million approximately with a run rate of 200 million. They purchased new miners, 4,000 here. They will get a lot of miners, and they will receive GPUs for Ethereum mining or Ether mining, and maybe later HPC computing. They right now have 3.4 terahash, and at the end of the year in Ether mining, and at the end of the year they will have 5.5. And again, they will triple the Bitcoin mining hash rate from now. So there's huge growth here for Hive Blockchain. Also, they're building the next 20 megawatts in the New Brunswick facility in Canada. I think they had built out right now to 30 megawatts. I'm not 100% sure. And these are the next 20 megawatts. And then they have a potential to 80 megawatts. So they maybe build another 30 megawatt facility there. That's how I think this is the situation right now there. Yeah, very bullish on Hive, of course. We have news from Bit Digital that was also very interesting, and we had yeah, let's go to the charts here first. I mean, Hive, you can see we had this bottom here, and we are now moving up. So it would be nice if we continue this. Yeah, yeah, let's go to Bit Digital. Yeah, that was insane here. I mean, we were at $4 and we're now at 16. So yeah, I don't have it in my hodl portfolio, but I was day trading this a little bit. I think it would have been smarter to hold it, to be honest. But yeah, who knows? I think also DigiHost should make a move like this, because Bit Digital is doing this with DigiHost here together. You know that Bit Digital was mining in China, and China banned mining, so they have a lot of miners right now, approximately 2 exahash, and yeah, they want to ship them to the US, and they want to work with DigiHost. Under the terms of the agreement, DigiHost will provide power and management services for the operation of the miners. In consideration for these services, after paying DigiHost a competitive rate for power, DigiHost and Bit Digital will participate in a profit-sharing agreement based on fixed distribution formula. It is expected that the miners will be delivered and installed beginning in January 2022. So DigiHost, they bought this gas-fired power plant in upstate New York a few months ago with I think it's like 80 megawatts or so. Not 78 megawatts, I think. DigiHost ordered 1.1 exahash or 1 exahash from Northern Data, so they will use like 30-40 megawatt for themselves. But yeah, they have a lot of additional power there, approximately 40 or 50 megawatts, to power the miners from Bit Digital, and they will have this share agreement here, which is also very, very interesting. The thing is, there was this law, this proposed bill there in upstate New York, yeah, where they want to ban mining there, something like this. But then there was an amendment, and it said, okay, only new operations. So we don't hear anything from DigiHost right now, but it seems like, I think they're building this facility there in this power plant, and yeah, it seems like they're not too concerned about this. So I'm invested big in DigiHost, in Bit Digital. Yeah, as I said, I'm day trading this a little bit. By the way, I have like 10% of my portfolio right now in something like a day trading account. I have to make money now to cover my cost. Yeah, it works so far. Sometimes I have good trades, sometimes not. Yeah, but I have to cover my cost. You know, I quit my job, and I do this with the mining stocks. And yeah, it's fun. I'm learning every day. But back to Bit Digital. So yeah, the stock chart is insane. I think it could go higher here. What concerns me a little bit is, why are they starting in January 2022? I mean, they cannot mine right now in China. So what are the miners doing there? I'm not sure about this. Maybe DigiHost needs some time to build this facility there. I don't know. But yeah, that's why I'm a little bit concerned about this. What's going on here? But overall, I mean, Bit Digital, huge stock price jump here, insane. I think DigiHost will follow soon if there's some more clarity here about the situation there. I mean, when we go to DigiHost, we also have started here to rise. We know from the past year, when DigiHost rises, and for example DMG also, so down here, when they rise like crazy. I don't think they will do this now, these moves here. But yeah, if Bitcoin continues and we see some triple digits this year, I think we were gonna have a lot of fun with these stocks. Yeah, then we got some operational news. I mean, DigiHost mined like 51 Bitcoins in July, so that's, I think, 30% more or 40% more than the month before. So that was big for DigiHost with like their 200 petahash. They should get new miners, DigiHost, starting in August. So these 1 exahash from Northern Data, they should get the first miners in August, they said, until December. So we can expect a big increase in hash rate for DigiHost, and yeah, with the Bitcoin price increase, that's gonna be huge, I think. We have these operational updates here for Argo blockchain here, for example. They mined 225 Bitcoin or Bitcoin equivalent compared to 167 in June, so a nice increase here. They mined 1,100 BTC here in the whole year of 2021, and I think they have 1,500 Bitcoins right now on the balance sheet. They're not selling. What I really like with Argo, so the total output is not that impressive, to be honest, compared to Bitfarms or Hut, for example. But the efficiency, and they have such a lean operation with the 83% in gross mining margin. This is incredible. Yeah, that's very nice. And they're building the Texas facility now. They've started. They're sharing some pictures on Twitter. It's very early. But the Texas thing, I think this will help Argo to be the next Argo blockchain. I was tweeting something like this 1 or 2 weeks ago. Is Argo blockchain the next Argo blockchain? I mean, to be honest, Argo was the stock where I had the biggest gains, like 8 months ago. That was really a game changer for me. Before Argo, it was Hive Blockchain. Then it was Argo. Since then, it's going more sideways or downside. But the question is, which stock is gonna be the next Argo blockchain? I think Argo blockchain is definitely one of those stocks. I think, but I think all these miners and the other crypto companies, they have a huge potential. Of course, we need Bitcoin to rise again, of course. Okay, so let's move on here. So Mara, I hold Mara stocks. To be honest, with Riot and Mara, I was not convinced in the last year. I was not investing big. I had Mara and Riot, but I was not sure about it because they were new. But what they did is really incredible. Within 1 year, from zero to hero, especially Mara is so aggressive in growth. I mean, they bought another 30,000 miners. They want to have somewhere in 2022, they want to have like 13 exahash, 13.3 exahash. This is really incredible. And they mined the most Bitcoins of all these miners I know. 442 BTC in July. This is with like 2 exahash. They have, so Mara is really one of the, it's the most aggressive here. We can see, August, September, there's not so much happening. I think they have right now online, I think Curtis Lucas said yesterday, they have 20,000 miners online. They want to have 30,000 in August here. But the big rise will start at the end of the year and then in 2022. And this is gonna be huge. I think Riot blockchain is a little bit more like, maybe I thought they're gonna be a little bit more like the blue chip institutional play, because with the ESG compliance and all these things. But I heard that Fidelity is investing in Mara. That's also a big news for Mara. So the institutions are arriving. I mean, Fidelity is investing in Hive Blockchain since 4 years. They are in Hut, I think. They're a big shareholder of Hut 8 since years. So Fidelity was really one of the early. So they're now diversifying into Mara, for example. Maybe they will buy Riot or other ones. I'm always focusing more on the more small caps because I see a bigger potential. But I think with Mara and Riot, they have a huge potential definitely. So Mara bought a lot of miners. They will have like 130,000 Bitmain as 19 miners somewhere in 2022. I don't think it will work all perfectly with the new facility there in Texas. They're building with Core Scientific. So there are always delays, but it doesn't matter. With these numbers of miners, that's going to be huge. When you go to btc.com/pool, you can follow the mining pools here, and that's very interesting. We have the Mara pool here. It says they have 1.2 exahash right now online. So they should have more above 2 exahash. But I'm not sure about this data, whether this data is right. So in the last few weeks, they'd often say they had only 600 petahash or something like this. But when I look at the numbers, 440 bitcoins, I think they were mining very stable in July. Maybe not with 100%, maybe on average like 1.7 exahash or so. But yeah, not with 600 or 700 exahash. So I'm not trusting this data here right now, but I will follow this. Yeah, we will see. Let's go to Riot. So Riot is right now very quiet. I think there are big news coming, because we know this, when there's a long period of quiet, then yeah, they're always, I think they will follow Mara and buy new miners there. They're building this facility, the Whinstone facility. We have like 300 megawatts there, 200 I think with air cool, and 100 with fluid cooling, with immersion cooling there. And they want to build another 400 megawatts, I think. So another building there, or another 4 buildings. Let's go to the Whinstone here. So we have these 3 buildings. You can see these are air cooled here. Air is sucked in. We have, and here you can see this is immersion. We can see these containers here. This is immersion cooling. And I think they will build another 4 buildings here, like these ones. And that's going to be huge. I think they have 750 megawatts or 700 megawatts of capacity there. So yeah, Riot is going to be huge. They have the biggest market cap of all these miners I'm following. Yeah, with should be like 3 billion right now. Okay, let's move on. Hut 8. Hut 8 mined 300 Bitcoin in July. So a very nice increase here. We will get in August, they said, the ether hash rate, the GPU miners, with 1.6 terahash, which means right now, let's check this. Yeah, additional 2.5 bitcoins a day right now, or a revenue of approximately 103,000 US dollars. With very low cost here and operational costs. With 4 cents of electricity, it's 5,000 US dollars. So a mining margin of 95%, gross mining margin means a profit of 98,000. So these NVIDIA GPUs, they are very capital expensive. They're very expensive, but on the operational cost side, they are very low cost. And this applies for Hive Blockchain too. When they get these new GPUs, Frank Holmes told me these are incredibly expensive, these chips, but they don't need a lot of electricity. That's very nice. So it will increase the cross mining margin of Hut 8 significantly, because that was the little weakness in the last few months for Hut 8 with the older generation miners. They're upgrading them now, but they still have a lot. I mean, these older miners are depreciated, so for the balance sheet, that's no problem. But yeah, but people always want to see the latest generation, and this helps to improve these mining margin big time. Yeah, and with the rising Bitcoin price, I think we can see now the Nasdaq listing for Bitfarms, for Hive, for Hut. It helps now to get more money in. Yes, and Hut 8 is building this new facility in Alberta there, the 3rd facility after Drumheller and Medicine Hat, with additional 100 megawatts until 2022. So yeah, they want to have like 6 exahash online in summer 2022, and at the end of this year they want to have like 2.5 to 3 exahash. So that's also gonna be big here for Hut 8. Bitfarms was very quiet in the last few weeks, but they have huge mining results here for July. 391 bitcoins mined in July. So yeah, that's a huge increase here from January. I will zoom a little bit in. From 199 in January to 391. Yeah, that's because of the hash rate drop, because of the China ban, and yeah, because Bitfarms increased from approximately 950 petahash to 1400 petahash now. Yeah, but they should yeah, increase it soon. They said they want to be soon at 1.54 exahash, and at the end of the year they want to have 3 exahash. At the end of 21, 8 exahash. Yeah, they say it here again. And they were able to renegotiate here the price for these 55,000 watts miners there. So yeah, because the good thing is now the hardware prices are dropping, or they were dropping because of the price drop. The price of the hardware, as I know, is approximately the mine that these ROI'd, these machines with the price of today, with the mining profitability of today, that these machines are ROI'd at 1 year approximately. If you get it negotiated below 1 year, that's very good. If it's more than 1 year, it's maybe not so good. So that's what I know. Yeah, and the prices right now per terahash are at 40, 50, or yeah, somewhere 60 US dollars. And 2 or 3 months ago it was at 120. So overall, these price drops for the miners, they don't have to sell, they were hodling. So if the Bitcoin price, for example, rises again to 60,000 in the next 2 months or so, they don't have to sell down there, but they were able to get cheaper machines. They were able to mine more Bitcoins because of the difficulty drop. So overall, this could be in the end a positive thing. But yeah, we have first to watch Bitcoin very closely. So DMG blockchain has become a big position in my portfolio because the price was so low. It was a long time below 1 Canadian dollar, and I was buying a lot. And yeah, they're making investments here. They bought 2,450 Bitmain miners here as 19s. They're adding hosting clients. They're doing these investments in Bosonic crypto trading platform. So for DMG, this is a vertical integrated blockchain company, so it's very difficult to calculate the revenue or something like this, because these investments here, we don't know how they work, when they will get the cash flow, and so on. But what I really like with DMG blockchain is this mining pool stuff. They're building these mining pools with Argo, the Terra pool, which could grow. They have the Mara pool. So they have a lot of interesting things, and they have now self-mining here. They should get this in August here. But in my opinion, they should buy more miners. In the interview, I was talking to Sheldon Bennett, and I hope they can get to 500 petahash in this year. I think 245 petahash is too small. So I'm waiting for another batch here, and yeah, with all this additional stuff, I think it's a good company, and the price is so low here for DMG. Here, it looks like the bottom is in. I mean, I was calling the bottom all the way down here, to be honest, and it dropped further, and the dip keeps dipping, but I was buying more. I was buying down here, here, and I'm now in green. That's the funny part. And yeah, if we move here, yeah, this could be the biggest gains. So this is also a very interesting stock in my opinion. Okay, so these are the news of the last few weeks. Yeah, the hash rate, we can see it here. So mining is right now very profitable, that's for sure. So my situation is right now, I mean, Curtis Lucas from Empire Building, he said yesterday he had something like a creator burnout or so. So for me, it was also very difficult in the last few weeks to get motivated to do videos, because it was very boring. It was all very negative, and yeah, that's the time when you should step back a little bit. Don't go crazy because of all these tweets and all these negative bears and people and so on. They will always come out when the price goes down. So I was, yeah, I was working the last 10 years a lot. And yeah, then I quit my job at the end of June. And yeah, I enjoyed the time with family, the time in nature. I was doing a lot of stuff like searching for mushrooms, go fishing, go hiking, cycling, and I really needed this. to be honest, before I left my job, I was thinking, okay, on the first day I will start my new business, a consulting business. I will increase BLONITY. I will do a lot more videos. But yeah, when I had the energy was gone, and I thought, hey, why not take a break? I mean, you deserve it. You made a lot of money, and I think I will make a lot of money in the future too. So yeah, why not calm down a little bit, recharge your batteries, and yeah, then start again with a lot more energy. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm enjoying the time. In the last 10 years, I was not a lot on vacation. I was working a lot, and yeah, I will work again a lot, but not the next 2 weeks, because tomorrow I leave. I go to Italy, to the sea. Hope this works out with all these lockdowns things there. But I'm very happy to go there, because I think in the last 3 years I had no vacation, no holiday. My family was without me on holiday, because I said I will not spend my money for vacation. I buy more stocks and Bitcoin. That's true. Yeah. So it's time that I spend time with the kids and the family and so on, and enjoy life a little bit, as far as I'm allowed to do. And in 2 weeks I will be back, and I plan to make these daily videos again. Not every day, but every day when there's exciting news, I will talk about this like I did before, because a lot of people said, hey, we want these daily updates. And yeah, I will do this again. I will do the miner comparison again. Yeah, but I don't promise a lot more right now. I have to look how all this works out. Important for me that I have fun with it, because I don't do YouTube for the money or so, because I mean, with one smart trade right now, I can make the money within 5 minutes with YouTube in 1 year or so. So YouTube is a few $100 right now a month, so this is nothing. But yeah, I really want to talk to you guys again. It's a great community, I know this. And hopefully we will have a lot more fun again with all these mining stocks and these other stocks. By the way, I think these exchange stocks here, like Banxa, they are down a lot, so they look also very interesting in my opinion. Big digital assets. We had a rise here to 4 Canadian dollars. They are now very low. So there's a lot of interesting things, and it seems like the miners are starting, are the first ones again to start again here. The rise, for example, here Bitfarms, a nice rise here in the last few weeks. Yeah, maybe these exchange stocks, they're following then. So it makes sense to keep an eye on this, to trade this stuff a little bit. Yeah, guys, I think the next 2 weeks, no video, no communication here, because I'm on holiday. And then I will start again with a lot more energy, hopefully with Bitcoin at 50,000 or so. And yeah, I think the second phase of the bull run is just around the corner. And yeah, let's get this Wyckoff thing done here and move on. Okay guys, so thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next one. Auf Wiedersehen.